Because until I get internet back, I can't really stream this one because this game has scenes or cuts that are you know, hidden.
Alright, we're live. Hello, everyone. Whoever watches this. We are literally.
Cheese.
Jeez.
This cheese is
We are.
I got it from the edge. This cheese is not the best. I need to not get cheese right off the edge of it. Why dude not attacking?
So we're literally doing just whatever we want to do. Literally, so I was thinking like we were just. So I was telling the server like, hey, what do you want to do? For a stream, they were saying horror, phasmophobia. I looked at horror, and I have an idea for horror games that I want to do, but I want to wait until tomorrow so I can make like thumbnails and stuff. I thought an idea. Do you want to hear the name that I thought of for the series?
Spooky, scary gamer time. It's time to play some games.
Free to Slay is what I thought of.
Aww.
Just free to play games on Steam. Or Epic, if Epic has some free horror games that Steam does not.
I feel like it should be spooky, scary gaming time. Spooky, scary gaming time. It's time to play some games. Don't you know that there are so many names of games? I'm just sing a song.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take that. No.
Hey, no, copyright, trademark, Hayden.
That's what I'm saying. You keep those. I'll keep Free to Slay.
No, I don't do that. I don't do those like fewer things. So you're welcome.
Actually,
to take it.
Okay, so I was looking through Steam on free games. I saw one of the games that you played actually.
Anybody?
No. Let me see if I could go back and find it real quick.
That's like unless it's something that I played on my off
Cry
time.
of Fear.
Oh, yeah, I've never actually played that.
It's like it said you played it, or you must have downloaded it and didn't.
Back in my old days of high school, for those who don't know, I'm 4 years out of high school this summer. In like a month. Ow. I had the school computers. We always would download stuff, and so I didn't know that game. I didn't realize that I could at that time that I could download something, and it not be able to be ran. So I downloaded it on the school computer and tried playing it. I just could never play it because the computers were, trashy computers.
If y'all hear any noise, I'll turn it off. I'm gonna pull up just to see the shop. I'm gonna pull up Fortnite just to see the shop real quick.
There's a chance that if you hear a random noise, it could be mine because my mic is amazing.
I barely hear like the PS4 fan in the background.
Oh, that's not the PS4 fan. That's an actual fan.
No, okay. It's like I don't hear it right now. It's like very faintly. It'll like pop in.
I'll do that.
Or PC. I don't know. It's fine. It's barely. I literally haven't listened to it. It's not loud at all.
Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta toss this cheese to my dog. I grabbed the edge. And yeah.
Not good. All right.
Not that good. So BRB.
All right. 1 second. I'll turn off the music until someone wants otherwise. I'm gonna turn off the music. Look at the shop. Just see what appears.
Animals.
I will not play the game unless y'all want me to. I mean, I might. Like, if I'm going to play it, I'll turn on the screen so y'all can see it. So, literally...
Yeah!
Literally for the stream, I'm just gonna be playing either Fortnite or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever game I easily have accessible that is already on here, or Dead by Daylight. So literally the options I have, I see like one person's watching. The options I have that I can pop up instantly are, and I don't want to pop up Resident Evil, Alien, Elden Ring, or Subnautica, but like, because those are story-based. But games that I have here is Battlefront 2.
Don't you dare hate on story games.
Oh no, okay, so what I'm saying is like I want to save those for like streams because those are story based and I don't want to have story based inside of this stream, which is like just whatever, it's not
okay.
Subjective.
I just hopped in and all I heard was their story games, so I thought you were hating on story games.
No, I was just saying like so this is like those are like subjects.
Yeah, that's for like specific things. This is just more of us just doing whatever we are doing.
So I was saying, so like I have Yu-Gi-Oh, Fortnite, Battlefront 2, and Dead by Daylight. Those are games that I can just hop into around. Oh, I know we haven't played in a few days. I kind of worked on my Dragon deck a bit. It's still shit, but it's better.
So can it beat my Buster Blader deck?
Oh, absolutely not.
Well, then it's not any better.
But it's better. So I can do a few extra things
It's,
if I could get the right cards.
it's good
Also,
enough that you lose in one turn. Don't you dare tell me anything.
yeah, if y'all want to check that video, it's on the channel. Um,
That was
but
me, by the way.
no, it was not. It was a random public game, and it was so annoying. I literally thought, I foolishly
Danger.
thought I was gonna play the game.
What if that was me though?
No, because you never reached. You literally admitted that you've not played PvP, so you were not in plat.
What if I lied? What if I've been lying to you this whole time?
I must see it. I must see your. This
How would you feel
this is
if
such
that?
a bad item shop. This is such a bad item shop. Literally,
How
all
would,
they did was replace. Okay, you won't understand this, but they literally just replaced the wrap skins with like the spray paint skins. You won't understand what it is.
I
It's
do
annoying.
not. I understand skins. I understand skins.
Yeah, it's like okay, so you know there's like gun wraps, right? The one beforehand, which were cooler, is these came out a while ago, but you can put gun wraps on like the jacket of the character. And so you have like a wrap, like the Galaxy wrap, which I have. You can put it on the jacket and look really cool. This one is like they have. It's like if you like used a bunch of dyes. Like it's weird to explain. If you took like
Tie-dye?
spray, yeah. So if you did like that, but you could change the colors of them. I mean,
That sounds cool.
yeah, it's cool. It's just I think the wrap one's better because you can constantly invest into that one. As this one, it's like I mean, you got it's just it's not for me. I'm definitely hating on it, but it's like it's the other ones I think are far better. We got a few
Stuff for no
interesting. We
reason.
got Pokemon's emote. We got Renegade. A bunch. So, what I say is definitely a skin that looks like Cypher PK would be Cypher PK skin.
I got a
Man,
new thing. Neat.
he actually had it for his bundle when he had the bundle.
I
Alright.
wish.
Oh, by the way, Assassin's Creed's currently in the shop. It came out, I think, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Oh, and I used to like Assassin's Creed. Now I can't.
We got Ezio Auditore and the Evior.
Guarantees.
Or no, Evor from. Isn't she from the newest one, or the one
Mhm.
before the newest one?
I don't know.
She's the Viking. Yeah, she was from Odyssey. It looks like because it has like the Viking ship. I'm probably wrong. I have not gathered any more knowledge besides 2, 3, and whichever one was the what was it? What was the one I'm thinking of? It was multiplayer. It was like 4-player multiplayer one.
Brotherhood?
Brotherhood. Yeah, I think so. And then yeah, that was it. That's sort of like that was sort of where my knowledge ended. And then I watched a few people play Odyssey, not too much.
You know what a
Cool
really good
series.
game is that I haven't heard anybody talk about?
Hmm.
Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise.
Man, I need to get into Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts at some point. Probably both.
Yeah, I would recommend waiting on Kingdom Hearts because they just really announced Kingdom Hearts 4
I saw that. Here's the thing, I saw
And-
that and like
and Missing a Link.
yeah, it looks like that's gonna be the mobile game. It looks cool. It looks
Yeah, it
really
does.
cool, but a few of the shots of Sora looks weird. Like for some reason,
Hey!
the like okay, I'm just saying, out of it,
Better-
the
okay.
game looks amazing, right? There's a single shot where his face looks super round, but that's the only shot that everyone is using. Like here, hold on, I'm gonna find it real quick.
Oh, whenever he's on the couch?
No, no, when he's like he's looking angrily, and it's like it's the weirdest image. Like everything else looks cool. Hold on.
Well, here's the problem with that. Sora's always been cartoony, but now the specific reasons, I'm going to actually spoil it, so actually, unless you want me not to.
I wouldn't just because.
Okay. Well, that's, no, here's the thing. That's why I was saying spoiler, and then if you didn't tell me to say stop, I was going to keep going. It gives your people out there a
like,
chance to...
That's the thing. I try to be careful. Hold on one second. There's siren going on in the background.
Well, then I guess I won't tell you why, because there's actual reasons.
Okay, yeah. So one thing, also that okay, 2 things. Number one, I cannot find the image that I am thinking of. It's funny how I'm saying literally everyone uses the image. Now I can't find it. It was everywhere that
Griffin.
All right, but
Sorry.
also I wonder why the like. Okay, it looks amazing, right? But it's such a dramatic increase.
Yes, I know. I know. There's
It
reasons.
looks cool, and here's the thing.
There's reasons.
Okay, all right. Okay, everyone, just like mute your mic for a moment because I'm gonna ask a question. I will wait. I will like on the camera. I'll wave my hand when we're done talking about it. Okay, so I'll give y'all a second. I'm gonna ask this question. All right.
May take a few minutes to answer. Be warned.
Okay. Is it because? All right. I'm about to ask. Is it because he may be in a world that involves those like graphics, but he may still be cartoonish in a
Yes.
different world? Okay.
Exactly. That's exactly
Yes.
what it is. In the Kingdom Hearts 3, have you seen, there's a DLC in there called Rebind, where he takes on a person known as Yozora, where is his own separate entity in the Kingdom Hearts thing. Sora actually goes to the Toy Story world and sees a video game based on him. He's in the world of Yozora, which is in the world of fiction. Yozora itself looks different than everything else. He's in the world of fiction, which is why he's starting to look different. It's because he's no longer in the real world. He looks fictional compared to what he actually is.
Mm-hmm. Also, there was one thing that a place looked like. I think it one place looked like Endor, but also if you looked at the top of the screen, it looks like an RT foot. And I swear, if we can see,
Nothing for Kingdom Hearts has been shown. It's only been Quadratum,
well, I mean,
which is where he is.
but it was like Kingdom Hearts scene. It was
There's
like it was like a background. It was like a forest area, and it looked like Endor, but there was also a thing that looked like an RT foot.
All right, let's go to Google.
All right. So stop with the spoilers. I'm gonna give them a signal real quick. All right, we're good. All right.
I mean, this isn't spoilers.
Yeah. Now we're just like dissecting the trailer now. Yeah. But that the one thing was the thing I was wondering about. So yeah. All right.
But yeah,
I knew.
Let's go look at this.
Okay. So on the Kingdom Hearts trailer. All right. So I believe, if I remember my Star Wars, I think it was called RT. If I was correct.
I see it. I see what you're. Let's go watch this trailer. I think I know. Let me go find this trailer.
Yeah, an RT. Okay.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm also going to plug myself. If you want to see me react to it, go to KH Hauser on YouTube. I actually reacted to it earlier today. Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. No, okay, RT's a bit smaller. There's a different one. There's like the bigger version of the RT. So it's like the RT something.
I have no clue. I'm not a Star Wars fan.
No, all right. Well,
All right, let's watch this reveal trailer. Let's see if I can find what you're talking about. It looks so gorgeous, and anyone who said otherwise is a fake fan.
yeah, so there's like a scene where on it that it looks like the planet looks like Endor, and then there's a scene where there's RTs. It's RT somethings. This is an AT-RT, but there's a bigger one, and I cannot for the life of me.
AT-AT?
No, not AT-AT. That's I'm talking about the it's like that, but only 2 feet.
That's all I know. Man, it looks so good. Quadratum looks so good. And the fact that Darkseid looks so awesome, and that's not entirely Darkseid either, because Darkseid doesn't have a mouth. This is something new. It's amazing. I wonder what the hell they're gonna do going into this thing. I wish I will not say for those who haven't played Okay, here's the forest.
Okay,
I
so
see that.
let me see if I can find it. Now here's the thing.
I found it.
You see the foot looking thing?
I mean, I see it looks kind of like a foot, but at the same time, it doesn't.
Like a metal foot?
Oh yeah, hold on, I'll send you a screenshot.
Yeah, okay. And then this is not it. This AT-RT is not it.
And here's the thing. Theoretically, they could start doing with Star Wars, but I personally hope they don't.
Yes, that's it. That's what looks like the foot of the not AT-RT. What am I thinking of? What is it? It's not an RT.
We don't know if worlds have been confirmed yet, because Kingdom Hearts, for those who don't know, is you play as a character named Sora. Typically Sora, there are other ones where, but you travel through various worlds, pretty much Disney worlds, and then some unique original worlds to different things. And I personally hope that this one does not do that, where it goes to multiple worlds in this new aspect of the game, like Star Wars, stuff like that. At least in this one. I want them to be, because, you know what, I'm going to do more spoilers for Kingdom Hearts 3. I cannot just say this, Danger, I'm sorry. Kingdom Hearts 3's been out for 2 years now.
Wait.
It's been out for 2 years now! It's free game!
Look, okay, this is the vehicle. ATST. ATST. Okay, that's what it is.
Let's look at this stupid thing. Let's see if I see this.
It's the ATST, not RT. ATST.
ST. Oh yeah, that's not the same foot.
Look at the foot from the back.
Yeah, that's not the same foot. That one's too round.
Are we...
We're looking at the same thing right now. If you actually look at the shape of it, like you look at this one here, it actually does not have the same shape. Because this thing is round all the way around.
This thing looks round. Oh, like okay, yeah, and there's that little dent right. But there's a dent right there.
No, it's not the same thing. Trust me, it's not. Trust me. I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. I know everything. No, it's not gonna. That's not that. I refuse to believe it. I believe this is Last of Us before
I can
Star
actually,
Wars. I really hope.
I can actually see. All right, there's actually a little line right here that looks like it.
Nope. I
Here,
refuse.
here, look, hold on.
Star Wars sucks.
Say, hey.
Star Wars is gonna bring down Kingdom Hearts if
Hey.
it goes in there because lightsabers and keyblades do not mix. Because lightsabers pretty much cut through everything. Keyblades are not supposed to be able to be cut through typically. So if they touch a lightsaber, boom, it's in the keyblade. So no. I mean, it does look good. I'll say it. Star Wars sucks. Hello, Sora. You look so cool. You look so pretty in your jacket.
Is it sending? Okay, look, and then if you see the little like
Watching the trailer.
Okay, I sent the, you can't really see the back of the foot, but you see the little side piece. There's like two little like edges right there. You can actually see one of the edges on the foot from this angle.
Oh, here's the thing. If you actually look at it, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say it on stream. I'll say it afterwards, whether or not I do. But I'm gonna sit here watching the trailer for like the 5th time. I love this. I am so excited.
We actually
for this.
have 3 people watching.
Yeah, are they believing that Star Wars is like the worst movie franchise and very overrated?
No, we will not be going
Star
over
Wars
this.
is highly overrated. Honestly, it's highly overrated.
No.
Dude.
Bro, listen. There's many things I don't stand for. Star Wars is not overrated.
Dude, Star Wars is overrated. They made 3 additional movies 20 years later, and they liked like a fourth out of all of them. Star Wars, they have 4 shows.
But this was Disney. Disney did the last 3 movies, and you're saying, okay,
you're still garbage.
Okay, here's the thing. All right, I want to talk about this. I actually was gonna make a TikTok about this, but I'll do it on here. Rey Skywalker was not a problem. Everyone, even on, it's like appeared on TikTok.
The dark side looks so cool.
Everyone says like, "Oh, Rey Skywalker." She wasn't the problem, right? She was adopted into the family. You want to know what? Hold on, I'm literally about to pull this up. Give me a second.
You're gonna tell me that's not gonna change my opinion. Star Wars sucks. It's overrated.
All right. Well, clearly you don't like Star Wars. There's nothing I can do.
It's like Harry Potter. I'm a big Harry Potter fan, but Harry Potter's overrated. Honestly. Star Wars is the exact same boat, but I feel like it's worse because you actually go like if you watch them for the story, like even nowadays, my dad who grew up with Star Wars, went back and watched all of them because they had a marathon on cable like over this last week, and said honestly, if he didn't grow up with Star Wars or have Star Wars his whole life growing up, at least somewhat, he wouldn't like it because a lot of people like Star Wars just for the nostalgia. You go watch Star Wars nowadays, it's pretty much if someone brand new watches Star Wars. It's not that good, honestly. It's pretty much nostalgia is the only reason it gets as much hype as it is. You go drop this off, someone who's never seen Star Wars, it'll either be... It's not going to get as much love as it does over like nowadays. It's purely nostalgia. Same with Harry Potter. I'll stand by that. This dark side looks amazing! I cannot wait to die to this thing in 2 years.
Okay. Do I still have the black bars, or do I need to re-add those? I need to re-add them because they were changed for some reason. Oh, because I changed the name, that's why.
Oh no, this is gonna be on PS5, isn't it? This is gonna be on PS5. My poor PS4 can't handle these graphics. No! And if it does... You know what, that's okay. I'm so excited, Danger. You don't do Kingdom Hearts? Look at the detail of the boots! You know what, Danger? Well, you know what you're gonna have to do. I think you might be able to get Kingdom Hearts like the full collection on Steam. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But if you can, you and I are gonna have to make a deal.
What?
I am going to get to watch you play every minute of Kingdom Hearts.
Every minute of Kingdom Hearts?
Every minute, even if you're off-screen grinding, I have to watch you so I can just sit here.
If I get it.
I thought you wanted to play it.
I do.
So that means you're gonna get it eventually.
Okay, display capture. Turn on for a moment. We got got a bit of a problem. Okay, so I'm trying
What's his
to
problem?
I'm trying to hide everything on screen. Okay, hold on. Black bar there. Okay, lock.
You know, someone saying Star Wars is the best. Star Wars is mid. Star Wars is mid,
Star
my
Wars
friend.
is not mid. It's got
if you-
so much story to it.
Okay. Your point?
It's got great characters. It's got
No.
What
One
do
of
you
your characters is a
mean?
dude with daddy issues. One of the dudes is a character with daddy issues. One of them tried to have sex with his sister. You're telling me that's a good character? One of them's a green guy who can barely speak right. You call him good? You have the other one, the Mandalorian's a man with a mask who I'm not supposed to love anything, but I love this Yoda thing. Yes, you have all these different things. Star Wars is mid.
Okay. All right. Let me take. Okay. Here's my problem. Okay. We're here. We're here now. We got it. Okay. Let me see if it works. Let me turn it on. Okay. Here's my problem with Star Wars. Right. Like with this movie. Right. My problem is not the whole thing of Rey Skywalker, because she was adopted in that family. That makes sense, right? This is what doesn't make sense. Okay, look at this. Right. So we got this thing, right? This is Disney. Why are they making out? Okay, why are they making out when this was not even 10 minutes ago?
Because Star Wars sucks.
This was not. No. George Lucas Star Wars is amazing. Disney Star Wars has problems. No, we are not. This is a chill stream. We're not going to talk about this, right? This is the problem.
Chill. I'm chill.
Listen, this is the problem, right? This right here. The problem of Rey being a Skywalker, I have no problem with it, right? She was adopted into the Skywalker family. She is not part of the Skywalker bloodline. She is a part of the family tree, and she is going to take that last name and continue on with the Skywalker saga. That is fine. I like that. There's better things they could have done, but that is the least of our problems. This is the most problem, right? Okay? Because that means, right? This is not good. They could do one or the other. This is the other, and it sucks, right? But that making out should have never happened. He tortured her. She tried to kill him. She killed him, right? None of this should have happened, right?
And someone says Star Wars is good.
Because because the way is she's Skywalker, right? That means she made out with her brother, because
That's not the first time it's happened in Star Wars.
Right.
You're acting as if this is surprised.
Okay, no. All right. That was a whole other thing. It's out of the way. This is the current thing. This is the current thing of this shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have happened.
You know what I'll do? I'll set my own little small goal here on DangerXtreme. I'll get to 100. If you can get me, on DangerXtreme, you get me to 175, I will go rewatch all 9 Star Wars movies, and then I'll make my judgment.
So you're saying I'm actually wanting to rewatch the Star Wars movies again, mostly for fun. I'm rewatching the Clone Wars already. I'm almost done with season 1. I want to rewatch the Star Wars movies and then sort of like make how would I rewrite the last 3 movies, which Finn should have been so much better. Here's my idea. He had a lightsaber, right? Foreshadowing that he trained with a lightsaber, but he would not be a Jedi, right? One thing is, I do not want it to be where, now he's a Jedi. Like, randomly. No. What they have... I turned off the wrong thing. Where is it? There we go. Turn that off. What I wanted it to be is... I wanted it to where he trained in, like, with lightsabers. So he became a master, like, swordsman with sabers. Now, he himself did not ever use the Force, but he became a master swordsman. And so I was thinking he'd have, like what Ezra had, where it was like, you may not even understand this, but he had a blaster and a saber. I wanted him to have that, and be, like, he would go on with Rey to a Padawan, would say, because they're going to go train to be swordsmen. He wants to be a master swordsman and learn his craft of shooting, swordsman, and become the ultimate sword fighter, lightsaber wielder who is not a Jedi. That would have been so good. Now, and then I also had an idea if they did use the Force, like the reason he turned over was because of the Force, and that's why he sort of had a change of heart and turned over. You could do that, but I think him being a master swordsman would have been so much better. Him
Another thing
still
about
being
Star Wars, if they use the Force more, I know there's something they can't use. If they use the Force more, a lot of problems would not have happened if they used the Force.
true. There's a lot of
So
things. There's also this whole thing where the Clone Wars was kind of pointless because there was no way the heroes were gonna win anyway. It was a whole thing. So I'm not gonna say there is not things they could have changed in the story. That's why I love like like Rex. I love him so much. He is such a cool character. Please watch Clone Wars and please watch The Bad Batch. Please, I'm not gonna go into detail of it or the other stuff. Rex is such a cool character. Like Clone Wars goes into more story depth of these characters. That stuff's also in like the comics, but on video. It's really cool.
I mean, I will admit to one thing when it comes down to Star Wars. The Clone Wars was okay.
The Clone Wars was great. What do you mean? I love the Clone Wars.
Outside of that, everything I've seen in Star Wars is pretty bad. Like, honestly, it's... That, and also, the biggest plot twist that movie had is ruined. So that takes away from it.
Which one?
Luke, I am your father.
Yes.
That's one thing right there. That ruined that because it's like Final Fantasy VII. People who go play Final Fantasy VII or anything who consider themselves gamers know about Final Fantasy VII. Even if they don't play those kind of games, they know about Final Fantasy VII and the big twist there, which to this day is still considered one of the biggest gaming twists of all time. And it's been out. The game's been out for.
So I should play the games in order, is what you're saying? Because
There's no order.
I don't know. Oh, there isn't.
No, I think you may have talked about it. Each Final Fantasy game. I think
you talked about this before. Yeah, it's like their own game. It's like there's a story inside of them that can continue, but it's like the main premise of the story doesn't like continue.
The only time the stories actually continue with each other is if the number repeats. So let's take Final Fantasy 13 because it has Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, and then Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. Those are the three. Those are all in one story. But you play Final Fantasy 12, it has absolutely nothing to do with 13. Each is standalone, unless it happens to have the same number. So you want to play through 7? There's nothing wrong with 7 because it's its own thing. I would recommend finding a way to either watch or play Crisis Core first because it adds to it. It adds to the story of Final Fantasy VII because Crisis Core is a prequel. But if you want to play through it like how original people did, play through the original 7 first because as much as I love the remake of 7, I prefer the original because of the storytelling aspects of it. Because as opposed to 7, where they had the entire game, they split up the entire game into however many parts when they could have made it just one supermassive part. So Square Enix was just a bit greedy on that part. I love the remake of 7, but at the same time, they were very, very greedy. And I have no problem admitting to that.
Sorry, I'm back. I got a text and I was super confused. It was a text from a while ago, but I'm just now getting it, and so it confused me. Like, why are we doing this now? Because this was something we were doing earlier. I'm not going into it, but it confused me.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna play a few matches of Yu-Gi-Oh.
But honestly, if I feel like a game you would like out of the Final Fantasy franchise, you would like Final Fantasy 9.
Final Fantasy 9?
If you played it, I would recommend you start with 9. Don't start with 7, because that'll be a lot to digest, and since I know you well enough, 9 I think will be more of your speed for the first game. I mean, if you want to start with 7, by all means, nothing wrong with 7, but I think for you specifically, I would recommend starting with 7. Not 9. 9. Starting with 9, not with 7.
I think you'd like 7, so I think you should start with 7.
I mean, like I said, you can start with 7, but the problem with 7 is another one, like the original 7 is another one. People like it because of the nostalgia of it. And yeah, I have no problem admitting to it.
Do you want to pull up stream real quick to see my new
deck?
So I did a bit of summoning. There's not too much I changed. Now here's the thing. There's not too much I changed in the deck overall.
You know what? I'll pause my game. Let me hop into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. Alright, so do you want to not look at this? Do you want to be in battle and then...
I mean, you and we can do this for maybe a little bit, but I do want to keep playing my game. I'm just doing some off-screen grinding.
Alright, I'll create a room.
Alright, I'll be there in a second.
Max capacity to create room, and then...
You know what's actually a really good movie series? How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes. That was a really good series. I love that.
If you hate on How to Train Your Dragon, there's something wrong with you.
That series, another good series is the Kung Fu Panda series. I loved that. I loved watching that.
Oh, I'll agree to an extent. I had some problems with the third one. I like overall Kung Fu Panda, but it's just more of my specific things I dislike. Like, I hate things where people get powers and they immediately know how to use them. So kind of the ending fight between Poe and Kai really did bother me, I'm not going to lie. It was cool, but overall wise it bothered me. You know, Danger, you should make it a podcast thing as just hot takes. We just go in and we literally just talk about hot takes with each other for like an hour and a half.
I mean, hey, we can do that.
Like, you know, Star Wars sucks, Star Trek is better. Let's see.
Man, I'm about to make an entire documentary just of why Star Wars is mid, and then even more of why it's better than mid.
I'm gonna find, you know, I'm gonna, like I said, if I get to, like, what I say, 170, 180? I think I said 180. If I get to 180, I'll go watch all the movies, all 9 movies, in order. And then I will, give my true thoughts. Because I've seen 2 of them. I've seen 3 of them. I have seen 3 Star Wars movies, so I'm not just saying it out of the thing. I saw one in...
I know you're not saying Star Wars is made when you only seen 3 movies.
I mean, I know quite a bit about it, because I have Star Wars fanatics in my family.
My God, bro.
I mean, here's the thing. You can... Well, Danger, here's the thing. This is the internet. People don't have to know what they're talking about to say they don't like something. I at least... I know a lot about Star Wars. I actually do know quite a bit about Star Wars.
Okay, but there's a difference from saying that it is, like... From saying you don't like it and saying it is not good. There is a difference there.
No, there's really not.
What are y'all talking about? Where are y'all?
Oh, hello, gamer.
Star Wars is the worst movie series franchise ever.
But here's the thing.
Agrees with me.
No, he said that he's only he's only seen
more than 3.
Okay, I'm about to say he just made an entire claim of how Star Wars is not good and that he didn't like it. He only saw 3 of the movies.
I think I've seen 5. Like, I've legitimately seen 5. I've seen the...
It doesn't matter. You can't you can't judge a movie series without watching all the movies first.
Yeah, you can. If I know what happens in the last movie, then I don't need to watch it to understand what goes on. It's like a show. If I don't need to watch one specific episode of a show. If somebody says, this is the story of that episode. I saw the original 5...
Number 3 is my favorite. Number 3 is my favorite.
I saw... Let's see. I saw 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
I don't think I saw 1, but I did see 2 and 3. I have not seen any of the latest ones, but but just because I've heard I don't need to watch those to equate to other ones. They can, but I don't have to.
Yeah. So I do... They're good.
It's like Legend of Korra with Avatar: The Last Airbender. You don't have to watch the prequel. You learn more if you watch the original, but you don't have to watch it to go into that.
Yes, basically, because they kind of they kind of, in a quick sense, retell the story of the old 6, but very like quick paced. So you don't need to. But here's the thing. So it sort of tells the things, but there's a few elements you will be missing if you don't know the other ones. There's a few elements you'll be missing.
But from what I have seen, because my dad's a big Star Wars nerd, and my sister's a big Star Wars nerd. I have seen Star Wars. I'm not just going in there saying Star Wars sucks with no reasoning whatsoever. I do have specific reasons. Can I tell you them right now?
Sure.
No, because I haven't seen Star Wars in a couple years. But if I go rewatch them, I'll immediately remember what they are. But I do know there was a reason I never liked Star Wars, and some of the things is just storytelling aspects of it, which I did not find to make sense.
I think.
If you like Star Wars, more power to you. I do not like Star Wars.
Alright, you don't have to like Star Wars. That is fine. Understandable. But you go to say that it is overrated.
Well, that's not even a hating thing, honestly. It's overrated like how Harry Potter's overrated. It's one of those things everybody talks about. It's like, take JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't like that anime, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, for actual specific reasons, because it was the hype of it was lived up way too much for what the show actually was.
Not to mention all the memes and shit.
That too.
Yeah. The first
sorry,
season
Andrew.
out of the. Oh my god, we just started.
So what's going on?
He's pulling out Cypher Dragon turn 1.
I'm not pulling out Cypher Dragon.
I
Don't
see.
you worry. Don't you worry, Danger. I promise I'm not bringing that up.
And
You
I
have
thought,
my
and I
word.
thought this hand was good. Newsflash.
I'm not bringing out Cypher Dragon.
It's not. It's Xyz Dragon. All the Xyz Dragons are broken. Trust me. I have a few right here, and they're pretty broken if I actually bring them out.
Anyway, yeah, back to the thing. It's just overrated, and that's not even a hate on it. It's just one of those things that it does not live up to what it actually is. Like, take Big Hero 6 versus Frozen. Frozen is overrated. Big Hero 6 is such a better movie.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Agreed.
I love Big Hero 6. I was obsessed with it when it first came out.
They came out, I believe Big Hero 6 came out a year, I could be wrong on this, but a year after Frozen. Or maybe the same year, I can't remember which.
No.
But
No, I don't think that's true. Hold on. What year? Hold on. Let me see real quick. Hold on. I remember it being longer than that. Did I end my turn? I did. I remember it being longer than that. Give me a second. I think Frozen was 2014.
13. It was 2013.
13?
Yeah, Big Hero 6 came out
2013.
November 7th, 2014.
2014?
Was it 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
There gotta be dragons.
2013.
Oh, I can't.
2014. Okay.
Well, that's upsetting. Danger, I can't bring up my new monster.
I don't remember it being that. I remember it being
I could have sworn it was
later.
2012. Anyway,
I thought
it don't
was
matter.
okay. Are we?
Something wrong?
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Oh no! My mirror force!
You have the Mirror
Oh,
Force
fine.
generator. I know it.
Well, I don't know if I have that in this deck, but fine, Danger. You're about to bring out what I wasn't gonna do this, but fine. I had no plans to do what I was about to do.
Man, I'm just
You
want
just
to play
asked for it.
Yu-Gi-Oh, and you're just like, not today.
I was gonna summon out something entirely different, but no, you decided to get rid of my mirror force.
Bruh.
Yeah, I never get the hand I actually ever wanted it.
Yes, I'm petty.
Don't do it.
Are you gonna bring out a blue eyes? I dare you to bring out a blue
No,
eyes
it
with
just
my
puts in my
galaxy
hand.
eyes on the deck.
It just puts in my
Yeah.
hand.
There you go, yeah. Bring out a blue eyes with my galaxy eyes on the field.
It could destroy it.
I mean, you could. If I didn't have a contingency plan.
I know it could take over my card, but it's only during your turn.
Oh, then I can use it to exceed someone, remember?
Yeah, but isn't that during your turn, not...
Yeah, but now I have the ability that if you destroy my card, he'll be back.
Yeah, like 3 times over. That is so annoying.
So what's another thing? Call of Duty. Call of Duties are overrated.
I could see that.
Yeah, honestly.
That and Pokemon.
I can also see that. I love Pokemon, but I can also see that.
Yeah, the games are
That's one that I love, but I can also
Not
agree
what
with.
you'd expect.
Yeah. Like I like Pokemon. I like knowing the Pokemon, but for the most part, it's just the same game, just reskinned.
Yeah.
Well,
As someone,
I mean, it's fine.
someone who buys all the Pokemon games, that yeah. I think that's why people like Legends Arceus so much, because it's not. Okay, it's still got like the same Pokemon mechanics. Like it's actually different. It's more open world, and like you can interact with the Pokemon in different ways.
You were getting rid of my back row today, Danger.
What do you do?
Also the fact that the Pokemon
What do you do?
can just straight up kill you, can just straight up
Uh-oh. Nah, it's fine.
eat you up.
Yeah, and I'll agree that
Alright, now I know what
Legends
that
Arceus.
does. It still dies.
Legends Arceus was a good thing because of it rewrote the entire thing. It was Pokemon, but in a whole new way, and I have no problem with how they did that. I like that. But other Pokemon games are just kind of.
Yeah, I hope Scarlet and Violet turn out like that. I mean, it seems so. I mean, from the trailer, it seems like open world-ish. So.
I love.
Seen much except for the new starters.
I love open world games so much. That is why I just like. I gotta do this. I'll buy me a turn.
Will it?
Yeah.
Unless this one card I draw is what I need to win.
I screwed up. I screwed up. If I didn't use the effect of. Well, I don't know what it does exactly. Now I know that it pulls out the blue eyes.
Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting thing I could do. Just to be mean to Danger. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be mean to Danger. I'm gonna let him survive.
You
What can this do? Nothing.
I mean, you're gonna survive.
I'm gonna die.
Probably.
Rageki.
And then comes out my other Cypher Dragon.
Alright, well. Hello,
brother.
you.
Here's like Danger's in trouble.
He's in very much trouble. Had he not destroyed my Mirror Force, things would have been
Danger's in
okay,
trouble.
but no, this man had to go and destroy my Mirror Force.
I'm probably gonna die.
GG's.
Man. I honestly don't know what I could have gotten for it to be a better hand.
Damn.
Another one.
I'll change my decks. I'll change my decks for you.
I'll tell you what, if like, jeez, I would love if Kingdom Hearts 4 did crossover with Star Wars and Marvel, since Disney now has those properties. That would be really cool.
I feel like the biggest problem with that is for Kingdom Hearts. There, like what cards do I not own?
I want to see
Is it a good
Sora
pile?
in like I want to see Sora in like a Jedi's robe, but it's like his like gray and red. I want to see so it looks more of like a Sith Lord, even though it's not. It's just his colors. I would love to see that. And also love to see him in like a superhero-esque suit. I would love to see that.
That would be really cool. That would be.
I feel like his Star Wars in those two are slightly too violent. For Pirates of the Caribbean was a bit much because it actually got a little bit of backlash because of the it was a third one where they stabbed into Captain Davy Jones.
Yeah, aren't they all rated T? Or is it only the third one that's rated T?
I'm pretty sure the third, all of them are just E 10 and up.
I'm pretty sure one was T.
Hold on. I don't.
Wasn't it rated T? I swear I remember seeing Mickey Mouse on a rated T game and it confused me.
Could have been Epic Mickey. No, Epic Mickey was rated E, I think.
No, it is E10.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3
Why do I remember it being?
I mean, I could have honestly, I could have believed that had you said that was the case, is just because of that right there. I personally believe that stuff like that
Also,
wouldn't be good for it.
Also, so you're telling me the Keyblades couldn't get like energy to fight off against lightsabers? Could they
Not
do that?
without, not without being broken, because the way a Keyblade works, you add a keychain to it, it brings the embodiment of the world to it. And so if you do something like that, it'll add lightsaber aspects to the Keyblade,
Okay.
an already truly broken weapon. So just imagine that. Let's say, because in some of the games, he clashes swords with other people. Now imagine a Keyblade that's literally made, that is just a lightsaber in a different shape, clashing against a sword. A normal, everyday sword that takes away from the aspects of what the Keyblade, what the lightsaber is. So that kind of ruins both the Keyblade and the lightsaber, in my opinion.
I'm Call me biased, but that would look fucking cool. A lightsaber Keyblade.
Yeah, depending on like where they go with it, yeah, that would be pretty dope.
Man, I would die, bro.
My only thing is about this whole Star Wars world thing is, would Sora be able to use the Force? It's like because let's say there's a Star Wars world, and like the final boss is like a.
I feel like
a
he'd be
big
able.
Sith
I
Lord.
feel like he'd be able to.
Yeah. It's like, final boss of that world is like a Sith Lord. All they have to do is Force choke him, and that's it. And he's done. And he's fucking.
I mean, I'm certainly thinking of it. I don't think he would be, because Sora does not ever actually get, like, the powers of the world, and at least because he's not ever really been anything that has that kind of stuff to it. The most that I can really think of that it would have been in is technically Neverland, but he was given those powers through the help of Tinkerbell originally, because it's that. So I don't foresee him being able to actually do something like that. He might, but I don't foresee him getting the Force. And that's another reason why he couldn't do Star Wars in there, because imagine him going against Darth Vader. You will die, crack.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, if this man goes against Darth Vader, like, we would have to extremely nerf him.
Yeah.
Like, bruh. Because all he would have to do is just hold his hand out, close it, and sword is done.
And as much as I don't like Star Wars, that would take away from Star Wars too.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, I have one of two options.
Go with option 3.
Option.
Because you don't know what deck I'm running.
Option 3 would get me killed. I'm not. Or well, it would be bad for me.
What deck are you running?
The Dragon deck still. I have
no.
this. Okay, so to anyone watching, I have this option or this option. Read this, okay? Got it? That's enough reading. Option, read this. Okay, that's enough reading. And either way, this is gonna be the thing for both. Let's go. Let's go with this.
Hello, Ragnarok. Hello! You're gonna special something out! That is just perfect! Thank you! Oh, great! Okay, I'm fine with this. Thank you for the life points, Danger. That's fine. That's fine!
I have another thing I can do, but again, I need something. I need to make sure I'm good before I use this. I can't just use this.
Oh no, I can't do anything.
Just.
Something good?
Um.
There's some offense right there. Man.
No shot! You have something.
I do.
God damn.
Oh my god! You suck! You suck so much!
Did you not see the face down card and the sarcastic? I have nothing I can do.
Okay, but usually that's just bullshit. That's just you doing bullshit usually. God, you're literally you. You were the person of spell cards. Why did I not think something was up? Oh my god.
I'm not skilled white magician in attack mode.
Bro got you tongue twisted, bro.
Bro, oh my god.
Man, don't think stuff through. I don't understand.
Man, I dare you to put down another card.
I mean, I put 2 down.
I dare you to attack this card.
Let me guess, is that crowned by the World Chalice?
No, I will promise you that.
Okay. I'll believe you. Oh boy! Hey, Danger.
Yes.
I didn't realize that you were, running Dragon still.
Bro, I know you're not running Buster Blader.
Oh no.
I thought you were running
Buster
something.
Blader.
I literally told you that I'm trying to run my Buster Blader deck. Not Buster Blader. I'm trying to run my
You're
Dragon
running a
deck.
Buster Blader deck too?
No, I'm running a Dragon deck so I can try to get. Chat will see this card on the field. I want to try to get this card on the field.
Let's get that card on the field.
I want to show you my
Is it
new
here?
shiny card. Can I show you the new shiny card, please? Can I please show you the card?
Oh, there's nothing. I summon out
I hope I can do this.
Buster Blader.
I hope I can do this. I really hope I can do this. I need another card.
No, coffee. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Man, I'll tell you what. I need a Big Mac, bro. I'm hungry.
I had cheese for dinner.
Cheese.
Like a man.
What type of cheese?
I told you I actually don't know the type of cheese. So my girlfriend
Parmesan.
got it was a big white wedge. It was all, like it had holes like Swiss, but it wasn't Swiss.
And it wasn't Parmesan.
I'm over here eating dinner. I look in Discord. This man say he's eating a wedge of cheese. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Hey, man, I eat onion, bro.
I do too. If you actually put a thing good with onion is smoked paprika and honey sriracha seasoning is actually really good with onion. Not bad, Danger. I didn't mean to bring out my Buster Blader deck. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, Danger.
Yes.
You think that'll help you?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
It's gonna cancel, right? Are you gonna be able to cancel it?
We're gonna do this.
Are you able to
Coffee,
cancel
we're
it?
not.
Use the graveyard effect. Does that cancel it?
Yes.
This
Okay.
man Coffee saying you should do a mukbang.
Okay. Man, if you give me... Oh, well, okay. Man, this is the one time I wish I had double summon. I bet you won't give me another turn.
I'll give you a turn. I'll give you a turn. I'll give you a turn, Danger.
Turn to have the worst RNG.
Please, bro, this will be fine.
I'll give you another turn, don't you worry.
Please. I know
Coffee.
I know I'm still gonna die, but I want to do this.
Coffee, there is no little mech card, bro. Please. Oh, please. No. Stop it now.
What's going on?
The chat.
Oh, is people in chat talking about mukbangs?
No.
Nasty.
Well,
Bro's
yes.
saying. Bro's saying. Bro's saying Danger should do a mukbang. Then
Those
he's
make me
asking,
very uncomfortable.
but thus a game needs one. I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh needs a little boxer boy.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
I mean, there are boxers, Battling Boxer cards.
Whatever card I draw next, I don't care. I'm
There
not
are?
gonna place it.
Yeah, the Battling Boxers. It's a whole archetype of boxers.
Alright, you know what?
Oh.
This. Alright, are you ready for this? 2 guns, bitch.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Ain't no way
My
you could-
Buster Blader.
And 2 guns.
That's okay. I mean, I still got 2 cards I can kick you. Kill you. And guess what? No damage. I win. So,
I damaged you. I hit you once.
no, you didn't.
Did I not hit you?
Oh yeah,
once?
you did.
Yeah, I hit you once. And then that literally, because you healed as well, and so I only damaged you for like 800.
Yeah, you only. Yeah.
Take
let me
out
spot my
that
decks.
fucking Buster Bleeder. I am playing with Dragon.
Fine, I will not play with Buster Blader.
Do not play with the Dragon counter when I'm trying to play with
I
Dragon.
thought you were swapping. That is my
No,
bad.
I literally want to show you a new card that I bought.
Fine. Bring out your new card. Don't just. You know what? I'm not going to bring out.
I
I'm gonna
want
bring out this
to.
deck.
Let me. You stop me every time.
Yeah, because that's how Yu-Gi-Oh works.
No.
I win and you lose. That's how the rules of this game works.
No. I want to be able to play. Also, guys, this guy went from only like 10 subs to now 30 subs away from me. He gained 20 subs in 2 days.
Professional. Oh, subscribe to KH Hauser. I play Resident Evil.
No.
Ready up, Danger.
I did.
Okay.
I'm
That's
already
just my
in.
end. It's going slow. My game's going slow. It's gonna crash.
Coffee, who the hell is
Already
Walter
got heads.
White?
I clicked it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for opponent.
Oh, well, alright. About to get the message that you crashed.
Yeah. That's okay.
That's sick.
We gotta wait forever. After a match or two, I'm gonna give you some coffee because I'm addicted.
I'm gonna go back to playing some Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise. Haha, crashed. No, hey, I'm in.
Game cannot make up its mind.
I'm going first.
Yes. Because I need to hopefully draw a card that I need.
All right.
Hopefully I can get a card in my hand that I actually need.
Oh my goodness!
No.
This is bad.
Oh.
This is,
Need you to
oh my
figure
gosh.
out
It's a
what
good
you like.
hand, but a bad hand. Yo, can we keep, I'm about to ban the word Big Mac and Little out of my chat, bro. If you do not stop.
Big Mac.
Big Mac, Little Mac, Mick Mac, Tallywhack.
Big Mac, Little Mac, gotta get a paddywhack.
Okay, well. This isn't good.
Uh-oh, if he summons anything. Oh, that's okay. Woohoo! Hey, Danger, you're gonna be really pissed.
Am I?
Yes.
Great. Just great.
I'm not running Buster Blader, you have my word.
Not good.
It's something you
No.
dislike as much as Buster Blader.
Mm-hmm.
What is something that he dislikes
is gonna
as
be
much
really-
as Buster Blader?
What is that?
Just Buster.
Hmm.
I like turtles. I like.
Oh, no, you have the card.
I
Okay.
bought the card.
What?
Okay.
I still need Feather Duster.
Okay.
This is kinda okay. So here's the thing, I'm alive. This can still screw me over as well though, because some of my cards do require on things, but my
Okay.
deck doesn't entirely require on them. So
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
so what this card does, skill drain. By activating the effect, I can negate the effect of all face-up monsters while they are face-up on the field.
Oh,
So like this
okay.
card, his field effect won't work, but as soon as he goes to the graveyard, his graveyard effect will activate.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
And so you see, since it is still in my hand, if I activate the effect of Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon by showing you Blue Eyes in my hand, I can place him on the field. Wait, he has an effect. No. It'll negate the effect, won't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll just negate the effect. And then I also won't be able to attack, so I don't want to do that.
So the question is, if I put down, let's say if I put down a Jinzo. Huh.
So
What would
what?
cancel out? Jinzo cancels out
Jinzo?
trap cards.
Oh.
But, so the question is,
Is there a catch?
what would Jinzo? Who would win, Skill Drain or Jinzo?
Because
Because Jinzo cancels out traps and Skill Drain cancels out effects.
okay, here's the thing. I think it's since I activated Skill Drain first, it may not work because it has to activate. It has to activate to cancel everything else out. So Skill Drain should win. I guess we'll just see until you get on the field. If you get on the field, then we'll find out. But now I'm in an okay spot right now. I need to get more cards into my hand though, because I can't special summon things. I need to summon them out the regular way.
That'll negate. Right?
It won't negate
Right,
if it's in the graveyard. It'll negate this
Well,
one.
perfect! My plan's working.
Alright, summoning something into the field.
Not yet.
Give me just a basic dragon. Okay, well, that works. Not a dragon, but... Let's go ahead and trigger your graveyard effect. Trigger it now instead of later and it'll screw me over.
I have one card in my deck that can actually get rid of your skill drain.
Oh, there's plenty of cards in total, like, just a simple, like,
No, in my deck.
Oh, and you're, like, okay. Well,
Yeah, one card.
we know, we have experience of trying to find a single card in your deck. We kind of know how well that goes.
Yeah. Okay.
What could I... Ooh, okay. So we'll bring you out. Let's see, what are you?
Okay.
Oh, of course you have something, because why not? What does that do? Oh, Matt, and that, alright.
When it loads, I'm gonna summon out something that can
How
possibly
bad is
help
it?
turn the tide. I sent him to the graveyard about last turn.
The game is doing this for anticipation.
Alright, let's see what he can do. I mean, if you put something down, you can just cancel the attack, so I'm not gonna lose her. Also, she changes position to whatever she was in beforehand. Oh, you had two. I thought that said 200 for a second. Yeah, no, do not continue the attack. Can you die by battle?
Well, here's the thing: it doesn't matter. The effect is negated.
I have something I want to do, but I have to wait.
I gotta think. Okay.
I just realized I should have done something, but it's fine.
Okay, I'm thinking.
What does that do?
Anyway, let's go.
It's in your hand, so whatever the effect is, it can activate.
Yep.
No! Is that permanent? No! Oh no!
I can't attack, but I can defend.
Okay. Well. Alright, so I'm gonna try something. And here's the thing, I'm sure you probably have something in here that'll work for you. Or in your hand. We're gonna try a test real quick. Yeah, even with the attack boost. It's not enough. Alright. Stop this. Or not. Okay.
I can't. Well, that one card fucked up this deck.
The skill drain?
Yep. One singular card.
Oh.
Sir, that's just overkill. Give me a turn. I gave you a turn last game. Give me a turn.
Yeah, that'll kill you, so no. Man, all I need is Feather Duster, and then I'll have a really good deck. Yeah, I cannot get the... Because I don't have Future Fusion or Polymerization. I'm wanting to get the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon onto the field. Also, I love how, like, the card art looks so much older than, like, these cards. Like, you know how, like, they reissue cards and stuff? This one looks like one of the older cards. Like, Blue Eyes Twin Burst looks like... Yeah, it looks older.
I'm gonna test something. If I don't get it, then yeah, one card. That's the problem with this deck. One, it's literally. Oh, I can't even use it. Damn it. Oh well.
I will tell you, I only have one skill.
Yeah, I drew a card. Great.
I don't have
Well, that's all I do. You got one card.
You see, like, this deck doesn't solely rely on it, so I can still play.
Get cheap. Using skill drain, get cheap.
Also, so you want to see another card I have that I actually...
Oh.
So I didn't craft this, I got this. So, I'm just showing you. I have this card. Basically...
Oh, he's a good one.
Yeah,
I know what he does.
Yeah, if it battles, I can... So this is perfect to, like, getting Blue Eyes onto the field. Can I special summon anything good? Oh, no, this is just a card you've already seen. Blue Eyes, finally! Ah! Skill Drain's really good for a Blue Eyes deck.
Oh.
One card.
No Blue Eyes.
I would not have won if I did not have Skill Drain. I would not have won.
No, probably not.
But that's why it's such a good card to have with this deck. Do you want to go again? Because you'll definitely win if I don't get Skill Drain.
And like I said, that's the biggest problem with this deck. I will admit, super heavies are powerful, but one card can't stop them.
Yes. Like, even I have spellcasters. They can constantly destroy cards and whatnot, and they're still annoying against spellcasters, even with my good hand.
Yeah, because of all their effects, but you cancel out their effects. Oh, hey, the card are going to destroy that card. What do you know?
Also, you know what the funny thing is? I don't have that card on me, so it's going to be useless for now. Actually, depending on what I draw, it's not a bad hand, but it's a uh-oh hand. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. Playing defensive, understandable.
Well, yeah, it's a super heavy samurai deck. What do you expect me to go on the offensive turn one?
That'd be funny, but no. Ooh, okay, I mean... Okay, good. Not the greatest. Oh, it may be stale for the first 2 turns.
Depends on what I draw. Okay.
It would be interesting if there was a samurai card that you set it down face down, but you can activate an effect that makes it flip. That way you automatically have a strong defensive card on the field already. Scarecrow. Once again, we're still just gonna be here for a little bit. Uh-oh. That's not good. That card says piercing damage.
Oh, now it's in the graveyard, though.
Oh.
Dang. Sounded so excited only for disappointment.
Also, gamer, I looked at the item shop. There's nothing crazy.
Eh. And that's that's expected.
Uh-oh. The calculator. I remember that somebody like had like a horrible like it was like okay, it wasn't a horrible play, but it was one of the craziest plays because there was a bunch of non-professionals fighting each other, and they used the calculator and stacked it by like 3 times or something beyond this.
Yeah.
And it reached like
Calculator works
at least
well
like
in this deck.
900.
It works well in this deck because of that ability right there to
The attack is combined of all the face-up monsters you control X300. Well, this isn't bad. Wait, hold on. Yeah. I almost put him in attack position. I was about to take even more attack. Okay. What can I even do?
you have 1 card.
I could do this. I think that'd be a bad idea, though.
What did it be, a Raigeki?
No. Another one. There's no point of doing that. I'm trying to think. I think I have 2, maybe 3 ways of getting Blue Eyes out of the graveyard. Silver's Cry, Monster Reborn. I'm trying to think if there's a 3rd way from any of the cards on the top of my head.
Huh. Excellent, perfect place. Bitch.
No way. Oh! No way. Come on. Okay. I have an idea. Oh, I'm so close, but I need another thing. But I'm so close to being able to do something.
Polarization?
I need, well, that too, but I also need another component.
Another Blue Eyes, okay.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Here's the problem.
Then.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're gonna be killing this Blue Eyes. I need to find a way to get both Blue Eyes out of the graveyard because I got rid of Necrofusion. I got rid of that. Which honestly I shouldn't have, because then I can use Polymerization, summon like, I could summon Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then summon Blue Eyes Neo. Back to back. If I had like both of them in my hand plus both the Blue Eyes, or no, 3 of Blue Eyes, now I was actually able to pull that off. That'd be amazing. Uh-oh. I need a Raigeki. I need a Raigeki. I don't know if Skill Drain... Yeah, Skill Drain wouldn't even matter. Uh-oh. No-oh. I'm about to take this 3,000.
Oh, 3,000?
Yep. Oh, 6,000. Welp. Buster Welp. Yeah, I'm just boned. I'm boned. Polymerization or Raigeki, please. Just one of those 2 cards. Please. Please. Top deck. No. I know what I must do. I hope you did not enjoy using that card.
Hey, look what's about to come out. Blue Eyes Ultimate.
Oh boy. Oh my that doesn't sound good. Damn, sound good. Dangerous case.
No! I can only bring out Twin Burst Dragon. I mean, it's still good, but still. No. It's fine. Still gonna bring him out. You kidding me? Oh, wait, no.
Or reading his effect. Or I can banish a monster after it battles.
Yeah, but I'm gonna die.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's game over. Can I even? Can I even? Can I even? Can I even?
You can probably odd.
Here's
You
the
can
question.
probably odd. Man, going after the calculator, he was defenseless.
Damn, ain't nothing I can do. Well, Looks like we're in a stalemate for a little bit, unless you get a amazing card again.
Nah, I was wanting to see if it was because he's in defense mode. That would have been amazing if it didn't work on him, because he was in defense mode. I mean, feel free to attack my Big Benkei to get him off the field.
I ain't attacking anything, bro. But yeah, I need for these two fusions, I need polymerization. So I mean, I could have waited, but also I probably would die. Man, that sucks. Why can't I summon this one without... Oh, must be either fusion summon or okay, it has a special summon option, that's why. What are the chances that these have a flip effect that will kill me? What are the chances?
This deck doesn't have flip effects.
I mean, I still can't do anything.
One, two... only two, huh? Okay. My turn! My
Gosh,
turn!
if only I had some sort of healing property. I don't have anything that heals me.
Danger!
Actually, I don't think I have any card that heals me.
Why you gotta taunt him like this, man? Why you gotta taunt?
Man, I can't attack.
I
I don't have the means to attack his blue eyes at the moment. But wait.
Why?
What if I do?
No! Ow! No!
Nah, you definitely got something up your sleeve.
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah.
already did it. The
Oh,
eye brings the
shit.
samurai train. Which, if you don't know what it does, like every time it attacks, it does more damage.
That's not how this card works.
Isn't this one that stacks? What's the train that stacks attack?
Not mine.
Gosh. Well, game over.
Not yet.
Raigeki, you'd be really good right now. Raigeki, hello. Raigeki. Skill drain won't even help me here.
I mean, it would.
No. No, because I'd still die.
No, if you'd activate it on my turn, then I couldn't attack. Unless I get out another monster, I can't attack. Or kill you yet. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. How much defense does the card have, Danger?
Hmm?
How much defense does your card have?
My card, tell you what, not enough.
Okay, as long as you're honest, because this I now have piercing.
Yeah, I know. It kind of doesn't.
GG's!
It's got 200.
What?
Jeez.
I was gonna let that die and then bring out twin-headed. So I was gonna, it was gonna
He wouldn't have
die,
been able to.
die, bring that out, bring it out. Yeah.
Oh, twin-headed behemoth. I thought you meant twin burst dragon.
No, twin-headed behemoth. It would die, then I bring that out, then you kill it, bring it out. So that's like 3 rounds of defense that I'd still
You know
have.
what? I'm gonna screw around with this deck and see if it does any better. Let's see. I gotta wait for it to load. There we go. Alright, let's go!
One second. Alright. Apparently we got some to do in a few days. It's
You
the
do?
day after the D&D session that we're doing.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it? It's Friday, right?
Should be. We just have to wait on our other buddy.
Alright. Day before, I'm gonna go see someone. And then on Friday, I'm good. Day after, I'm gonna go see someone again. A different person.
You're feeling really social this weekend.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean, it's like, so we see our, like, some of our family, like, 2 times a week, but one person we haven't seen in a while, so that'll be interesting. That doesn't help me.
I did not get a good first hand.
Well, it's not bad. Okay, let me think. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? And I feel like just basic of all basics, get it out of the way. Get defense on the field. What do you have? What do you have?
Basically, it's something that can negate damage for 1 full turn.
Okay. I want to bring out a different card. I don't want to bring out 5-headed dragon. I want to bring out something fun.
A Barua's ultimate dragon.
Let's. Should we gamble? You know what? Let's gamble. Because I kind of have to. I kind of don't have a choice right now.
I would recommend not attacking, if I'm being honest.
I'm not gonna be attacked with 900 attack, bro. You gotta be crazy.
Okay. I didn't know. I was just recommending not attacking.
I mean, okay, but it's not gonna help me.
Okay.
After this round, if you could remind me to cure my addiction.
Yeah.
Oh my no! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Well, I recommended you don't attack.
I literally saw some things about this card as well, plus the one like it has a Super Saiyan version of this.
This is the OG!
I know. I was thinking about buying this card. It's an R2. I was thinking about buying it. Because it's so it's so perfect against
It's the OG.
No point of doing that.
And many people forget that this card exists. Because it's literally Gen 1. This is literally a Gen 1 card.
Let's see.
Is it?
Yeah, Maneater Bug, he was doing like Duelist Kingdom. He was out during that.
Oh, dang.
We've already done this. Let's do this one. Let's do
Ultimate! Oh, Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate. Going schmancy, I see.
Yes. I have the other, I have both of them. I want to try this one just because it looks cool. But also, you want to say hello to a friend?
Just wait till they come out with Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate.
Say hello! Coming back from the graveyard.
Oh, you have Blue Eyes in your graveyard. That's right, I forgot.
Yeah.
You sent them. I mean, you're
But now with
certain.
this, he should be affected by the effect.
Oh no, he
still
can't
is.
be. He can't be targeted.
Yeah. Yeah. So the field effect is unfortunately still a problem.
Yep.
But ladies and gentlemen, we're not done. Silver's Cry, bringing out once again another Blue Eyes to the field.
Okay, Danger. You know what? Just because you're gonna be able to attack me, let's activate my Curry Photon.
Does that stop
Yeah,
the
try
attack?
Are you trying to go for like the three-headed?
No, I already
Blue
did.
Eyes White
I already did the three-headed
It's
one.
going for Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the stream is a bit behind, so you got it. It does have that delay as most streams do.
Alright, so what's happening right now is now I have this dragon onto the field. But now, just for defense, we're going to put this right here. And then we're going to battle because it cannot be destroyed by battle. Oh, what does this
Oh,
do?
really?
Draw 2 cards to discard one of the cards in the graveyard by card effect. You can draw. Okay, so this draw cards. Okay. Did you get a good card by any chance?
Yes! Wait, do I have someone face down on the field? Oh, damn it.
I see. I cannot attack twice, because I can only attack twice if it involves a monster. That's the thing about this card. But also, it can't be destroyed by battle. And, let's say I took damage from this monster, because I had more defense. The card would be banned. Not banished. It would not banned. Banished. The card would be banished. Future Fusion will activate next turn, and I'll be able to put the dragon on the field. But also, there's something else. Do you want to see what that something else is?
When it loads.
Okay. I also have something else.
Man, I really wish Burden of the Mighty wasn't on the field right now. Okay.
I also wish it wasn't on the field. It is so annoying.
Oh, it's for much, much, much different reasons that I wish he wasn't on the field.
To 100 to its own level, so I'm missing 1,000.
You still don't know the deck I'm running, which is the fun part.
The thing is that means I could ban a lot more monsters.
Oh no, you're burning it now, we never really do. Okay, so the gate effective all face-up monster your opponent currently controls. Okay.
Man, this is...
Going surprisingly well. Let's see what Blue or Blue Eyes. I don't know what Neo Blue Eyes does.
We are just having a field day with these.
That's not good.
If this card is the only face-up card you control in this fusion summon attack, you can send one Blue Eyes fusion from your extra deck to the graveyard. This card can attack again in the row. You can use this effect of Neo Dragon up to twice per turn. Oh, so I can sacrifice...
Yeah.
Oh, so I can just stack its attack if I keep banishing extra cards.
Yeah, but you can only do that twice.
Yeah, and I can only do it twice, and I only have one in my thing, because I already have 2 on the field. I have 2 on the field. Here, let me fact check. Yeah, I only have 1 more. Or wait, hold on. Is it Blue Eyes or anything that involves? Okay, if it's Blue Eyes, then I have.
Monster.
Okay. Oh, fusion. Yeah, I only have 1 more fusion. Man, what is it with this? Stop doing things. No!
No.
God, you suck.
I know.
That's damn that.
Ah, you suck so much. I just got it on the field.
And you gotta look at him for one attack.
No. Damn it.
Well,
Man, I really hope I could do something.
Same here. Same here. Same here, Danger.
Well, waiting for a spot. Alright,
Because there's not much I can do right now.
okay.
I sure would love for the game to load.
Oh, come on! Stop!
Aha! You're lucky I can't activate this card. You're so lucky I cannot activate this one card that I have in my hand, otherwise you would be dead this turn. Alright, here comes the Blue Eyes monster from his graveyard. You can only summon one normal Blue Eyes. Which is okay, that he cannot kill me, a single Blue Eyes monster. I get one extra turn. I would very much like to draw a specific card. Very much. Very much like to draw specific cards.
I'm probably
if
gonna...
I do Danger will die.
I'm probably gonna craft another duo Blue Eyes. Oh, I can do something. What can I do? That. I feel like this is good. Except this is from my hand. I can summon dragon cards from my hand, which I don't have, so.
I still don't. His deck still is kind of finicky.
What do you got? What? Bro, just die. Stop.
No!
What is that?
I don't think
Run wall.
I don't think he wants to.
Bro, there's no point of doing this because it's already the... Man.
Buys me one turn.
All you need is one good hit. And all you need
He's
is...
literally one hit.
Yeah, I lose. Danger, give me a turn.
What? Hey, you
Give me a
took a
turn.
turn.
Give me a turn. Well, I have to draw one card. If I don't draw one card, I lose. So just give me a turn.
Fine. I'm getting some insurance real quick.
It's
By all
risky.
means. By all means. It is actually quite risky. If I can draw... Technically, if I draw one of 3 cards, I can make a comeback.
Yikes.
Yeah, this deck, it's a Numeron deck.
Oh.
It relies...
Honestly,
They're
wouldn't
like-
have known.
Yeah, Danger, look at what card is on the field.
Numeron wall. Yeah, totally forgot that was a Numeron card. I literally saw, I saw the wall. I knew it was wall.
Danger, you keep cutting him off!
No, it's fine, it's fine. All I was just saying is like, bro, I'm not adept with Yu-Gi-Oh, so don't. get
Okay,
me
okay, Numeron monsters are an Xyz monster from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zex, which are quite powerful. If I can get out one specific card, I can special summon 4 monsters from my extra deck, which each attack, they double their attack rolls.
Okay.
You're really not gonna like me.
Eh, that's okay, I'll lose anyway. And you know what? Let's go out the Danger way. That way you don't get the satisfaction of killing me. I kill myself.
Oh, out the danger way.
No!
It's the danger
No!
way.
I'm telling you, Danger!
Take away the effect.
That
That's
don't matter. You can still attack. Alright, I went out my own way. Danger didn't kill me. I need to trim this deck down a little bit.
Man, how many cards do I have in my extra deck? I have 13, so I could hold 2 more. So I could hold 1 more Twin Eyes Burst.
Man, I sure
I
would
have
love to do
more
that.
Twin Eyes Burst. I could put another one in here.
The problem is, if you can't always get the blue eyes out, it's a little bit of a unreliability.
Well, I mean, I have 2 empty slots. Might as well fill them up, right? Like, I could have done it there.
Okay, so if I'm gonna do this, I need to...
Chances... no point of putting more than 1 5-headed dragon. There's no way.
It's windy outside tonight.
I could be ridiculous and put all 3 in here. I mean, there's no way on Earth, but I could try.
I don't want you.
You know what? I'll do...
These cards don't work for me.
You know what? I have one card slot left. I know, like, taking away one card is better. But I could put the Necrofusion in here. Alright, Necrofusion plus one extra Twin Eyes, a Blue Eyes Twin Burst. Alright. So that way, if I get a Twin Burst, I can then pull out another Twin Burst.
Do that. I'm going to regret getting rid of some of these guys, but I need to trim this deck down.
Alright, my deck is now ready.
Okay, then we... So get rid of that. Let's actually get rid of that, because the offensive power does not come from those cards. It comes from different cards. You wouldn't be working there because they only have dragons. I'm going to keep... Let's get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Man, I wish I could add another one of these in there. Do I have the means to? Actually, if I do, then I'm going to.
Alright.
Problem is, I don't think I can.
I'm gonna look at this deck real quick and see what...
Oh, wait a minute.
I
Oh,
think I
I
should
can't.
get... I think I should get rid of one of him. While he's a really good card, I don't want to get double. This card... Level 1... I think he has to be face up. He has to be face up, and so that kind of throws me at a disadvantage. I feel like he's good to get more than one card of the field, but it could put me at a disadvantage unless it's early game. If it's early game, then I'm fine. But if it's late game, that could be really bad for me.
Okay, I've trimmed my deck down to a mighty 40 cards.
Alright.
With one trap card.
I'm getting rid of one Axe Dragonaut. I'm getting rid of one Myrmidon Captain. I'm getting rid of the Warrior I had, the Blue Eyes Warrior I had. Because I have to put him face up, which his attack is pretty low. And it's like, it's risky for... I'd have to do it early game, so if I don't get him like round 1 or 2 or 3, there's no point of having him. So...
I don't like this card. That's surprising.
Alright, I feel like this deck's good. I kind of lowered... Let's
Oh!
get rid of me.
Oh! Oh! Oh god! I just realized a card I could add in here! Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have said card? Do I have said card that Danger is not gonna like? I don't, but it's only an SR. Okay.
Screw it. I'm gonna put 3. Alright. Alright, I have a deck. I went down, I changed a few cards, and I went down by 4, so I'm at 56 now.
I'm probably gonna either be sitting at 40 or 42.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet.
So your deck is gonna be real easy to pull off what you need, pretty much.
Maybe.
40 to 56, you probably have a better chance unless I get skill drain.
No, 42. A max.
42, okay.
Depends on how many cards I get rid of. Because if I can get these cards out... Actually, does this affect me or does this affect only my opponent? Yes, it only affects my opponents. I'm stroking the beard. The beard grants me power. Let's get rid of Dark Magician Girl. Bye, Dark Magician Girl. Thank you for never using you. And then add one more you. Alright, Danger, I'm almost ready. And done. 42 cards. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this deck works now. I don't think it's going to. I still think I need to do a little more fine tuning, but let's see if this deck works. You still in the room?
Yeah, 1 second. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Alright, I'm gonna be a second.
Aw, okay.
Alright, I'm back. Well, hold on, I turned on the border. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I can put up the border. Nah, there's no point. I'll turn off.
Hey, Danger! Oh, you're at 132. Never mind. I thought you were at 131. I was gonna say you gained a sub.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry
I
to
did.
go
I'm
off.
at 133. I did gain a sub.
Oh, you're still at 132 for me. Nice, you got a sub.
Yeah, I got one. Let's go.
Nice.
I need
I'm
one.
gonna stream
One,
two
one
later.
more,
Get
and I'll hit.
more.
If I get one more, I'll hit the daily, or not the daily, but the usual. I usually
Oh,
get 2 a
boy.
stream.
Okay, turn 1. Let's see if I can pull this off.
Here's the thing: if I could keep hitting the usual, as long as my numbers don't go down and they just keep going up the same, then that's great. That means the momentum's still going up, which is awesome.
It is.
And we just gotta do this more often, you know, be active and whatnot. It's just we're fine. Well, I mean, okay, not more often. Do what we're doing consistently, and
Yep.
then not do more. We're already doing quite a bit.
Yeah, you don't want to overextend it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It says waiting for opponent.
You crashed.
You crashed?
Yeah, the whole thing crashed.
Oh, okay.
Ready up!
Ready?
Ready up,
Alright,
Danger!
hold on, unreadied. Hold on.
Danger, why are you so slow?
I unreadied because you crashed. I
You
readied
crashed.
up. Alright, there we go.
You crashed.
Alright, I changed the deck a little bit. It should be better, hopefully. Hey yo, if you can help a pro out and give me a second turn, that way I could drop
I'll
it.
give you. I'll go second. Well, I'll go second.
No, I want to go.
Oh, my bad. I thought you wanted me to go second.
No, I
Okay.
said help a pro out and give me second turn.
Yeah, I thought you that meant I give second turn. I get second turn.
Oh, this is so bad. It's my turn. Why can't you do something? It's my turn. Give it.
Oh, it's just my curry photon.
Oh my gosh. Photon. Okay. Okay. Alright, great. We're fighting photons, huh?
No, curry photon's just in this deck. He's
Isn't
there
that,
just
isn't
as-
that the one that can't attack unless I have 4 cards in my hand?
No, curry photon's one where I had to pay 2,000 life points, discard this, and I can't take damage for 1 full turn.
Oh, okay.
Neural network.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now let's activate the effect of my nice Numeron network.
What does that effect do?
Oh, danger.
What does it do?
No.
It's about to do something danger don't like.
No.
1.
Well.
Oh.
2.
Alright, tell me I lose turn 1.
Turn 2. 3.
You know what's annoying? You want to know what's really annoying that I could have done, but I wanted to wait a
4.
second? Do you want to see it?
What?
Do you want to see it? You're at a
Okay.
C right now. I could have done this, but I
Oh,
wanted to...
okay. I have the beads to get it right back in my hand, don't you worry.
Great. So I die turn 2.
I've summoned Planet Pathfinder. By using Pathfinder's effect, I contribute him and add another field spell to my hand.
Another one.
Yep.
So literally didn't even matter.
Yep. I activate Numeron Network.
Alright, just kill me.
I am. I'm waiting for the game to load, don't you worry. I'm gonna attack. We'll go with number 1. I'm gonna take some damage, probably. There's a big chance it's crowned by the world fucking chalice. Oh no.
What does that
Demon
do?
has a card that what it does is it destroys monsters whose attack are higher than their original. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it only works for 1. No. Oh, danger, you survive. Because these effects only work if there's monsters on the field. Oh, GG's, my friend.
There is nothing I can do unless I get a Raigeki right now, and even if I do, that does not matter.
Well, here's the thing, Danger. Why can't I do that? Why?
You know what? I need a skill drain right now. Skill drain me right now, please.
Why is that card not activating?
Which one?
I have an extra deck monster that I'm supposed to be able to use using a monster on my field.
Does the effect not work because of monsters? Does the guy have no monsters?
Huh. It's just supposed to be able I can rank it up.
Maybe since your attack isn't built up, or...
Huh. You can also exceed some of this card by using number 1 Numeron Gate Ekam you control using his material.
You got rid of the material for an effect. Is that what happened?
I got rid of... No, I didn't get rid of... No. This monster here, number 1... Numeron here is what was supposed to do it.
I don't know then.
Yeah. Weird. It's not activating. And as far as I know, unless I activated something...
I used...
Oh, okay, it's Numeron Calling that did it. Okay, I can't special summon anymore. Apparently, granted. You can only normal summon or special summon once for the rest of the turn. Okay.
Oh, why are those banished? Don't those come back?
No.
No? Oh, they're gone?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, so I figured out I figured out the problem.
I can
Okay.
live for one more turn, I guess.
Do I have any other Numerons in here?
I think I'm still screwed, though.
Yeah, because I have more Numerons. Yeah, I got 4 more
Yeah, I have
Numerons.
nothing.
And I got Shard of Greed! You know what? I'm not going to attack you. Don't you worry. I promise I'm not going to attack you. Danger, I did figure out a stupid way I can use these cards, though.
Mm-hmm.
Much worse than you actually know.
Alright, so you can just go ahead and kill me now.
Well, I'm giving you a turn. In case you manage to do something. I'll give you a fighting chance. I'm not that cruel.
I already have an idea of what I can do, and it's not enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a Raigeki and a half.
I mean, this is... You're fine.
Raigeki? Why? That was like the only thing I had. Just
I
are
activate
we
Shard of
gonna
Greed.
keep prolonging this?
No, that's literally all I can do.
Okay.
That's
Well,
literally
are
all I
these
can
gonna
do.
stay in the graveyard, or are they gonna come back?
One monster is going to come back from banishment. Only one.
And let me guess, is the one with the exact enough to kill me?
Oh, you didn't attack. Why didn't you attack?
I don't care.
Oh.
Well, I need him to stay in attack. That's why I need him to stay in attack.
My Man-Eater Bug!
He has 2,000, so I need him to stay in attack. That's why.
GG's, Danger.
Really?
Yes. Oh, I'm not attacking.
Why did it do that much?
Because you take 1,000 damage for each banished Xyz monster.
You literally just banished like a fifth of your deck in 2 turns. 2 of your turns.
Not on purpose.
Yes, entirely on purpose. That was the entire
I
point of
wanted
the
to
deck.
get
That's
I
it.
wanted to get Sunya out on that first turn, but then I used Pathfinder. I summoned out Pathfinder, which really screwed with things. But I found out. I found out something even worse about that card, Danger.
But
At least
now,
according to the anime.
you see, it is now my turn. It is time for me to come back and conquer this battle.
I thought I'll let you go first then.
Right, shit, fuck. Oh, great, let's do this. From my hand, I will put down the dragon egg. And Raigeki gets back up. Call it! Damn it!
What's going on?
Alright.
Something's going on.
What?
Oh, you're sitting over there. Just call it. You're doing something over there.
Alright. With this hand alone is most menacing.
Oh boy.
I have this card,
Deck works.
this card, and this card.
This deck
Now,
works.
be ready.
Same for you. Activate Numeron Network.
I activate Heavy Storm Duster.
Oh, you think that'll help you?
Maybe for a few moments.
I mean, okay, you wanted to do it like that? Fine.
Yes.
Can you destroy any monster on my field?
Maybe.
Okay, then I activate the final countdown.
Damn it.
Alright, Andrew, you have 20 turns.
Right. Fair enough.
Alright,
Let's see. Blue eyes. Damn it. Well, shit. Alright, game over. GG's. I can't.
so you have 20 turns.
I can't trust me with this. A hand this bad. Don't do it.
How strong is the attack of your five-headed dragon?
Don't do it. 5,000? What? Are you gonna double up on that? Alright, let's try something. Let's try something. Here we go.
Oh, hello, Marmoting Captain. I'm not going to. You need to wait and see this card.
Yes.
Oh
Blue eyes?
No. But no, but yes.
Huh. Okay.
Now watch.
So that's what you're gonna do, huh?
Now watch this. Now watch this. Watch this.
Okay, fine. If that's what you want to do, fine.
What's that? Cannot attack if their attack is less than equal to the amount paid. What? You've got to be fucking. What?
Where's alternative eyes right now,
What the
Danger?
fuck?
Where's your blue eyes alternative that you're hoping to draw? Huh?
What the fuck?
And I just drew it again.
Game is super luck based. My god. My god.
Sometimes it is, and also it's on how you build your deck. If you build your deck small enough, you actually have less cards to work with, and also, yeah, just drawing stuff. Like, take my super heavy deck. My super heavy deck is actually more skill. It's not luck based.
Really?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so the reason it's that is because you literally need no luck. You're guaranteed to get it every single time, bro. Like, what the fuck is this?
It just depends on what strategy you want to go with. But
I
all of
literally
them
already
work.
used my feather thing.
That's interesting.
Future Fusion will take. He's like, I'd have to get Future Fusion, and knowing him, he probably already has like 3 cards that can stop it.
Oh, hey, that'll be fun later on.
His luck is on another level.
I mean, to be fair, I did lose pretty badly 2 games ago. 3 games ago, too.
Last game too. Oh, no, the game before.
Yeah.
Look at
The
this.
super
game.
heavy skill drain deck, and then the first time running the Numeron before I trimmed it.
This game, no, also no. Okay, I thought of something.
Yeah.
I thought of something. It's
10 turns.
It's gonna be so hard to pull off though. I thought of something though that I can do. I need a certain
Okay.
card. What I need is that card to see like the next 5 cards. I need card advance. I need to see that card.
All right, Andrew.
This is ridiculous. I'm probably just gonna surrender.
No, let's see if you
Oh,
go.
brother.
Let's see if you go. Danger has a slightly bad habit of just surrendering.
Literally can't do
Uh,
shit.
Hey, you could draw.
If the luck is not that
Get it.
great, then
It's for Danger.
What can
If
you
you
do?
could summon out something with 4,500 or 4,500 or 5,000 attack points, you can attack me.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I'll go.
Alright.
Maybe back on, depending if you guys are still like here.
Alright, man.
I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.
Lead.
I need feather duster.
No, don't disconnect.
I use the
If
trap
Danger does-
card. Disconnect.
If it doesn't if I disconnects, I win.
No, that's not how it works. If you disconnect, it says victory on my screen, not yours. That's how it
But
works.
here's the thing: between the both of us, I would have won.
So just don't disconnect. So yeah, that's why I should just surrender.
If I did that, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Not yet, anyways. Cause I have a fun card in this deck I want you to see. Actually, 2 of them.
3 turns. I have 3 turns. Future Fusion takes 3 turns.
Yep. And who's to say that my cards can be destroyed by battle? What if none of them can be destroyed by battle? Hi, Danger. Final Countdown really adds some stress to it, because you know it's very limited. Man, that's only a level 1. Okay, actually, you know what I'm going to do, because I'm about to run out. My hand's about to be full.
I'm gonna go craft a feather duster after this.
A Harpy's Feather Duster?
Yes.
That's a bit overkill.
I don't care. I have plenty of URs I'm never gonna use. Alright, here. This should allow me to do the thing. No. Okay.
Can't attack Danger. Well, I think I might have maybe perfected the Numeron deck. Maybe. So how's your day today, Danger?
Don't talk to me, bro.
I'm asking this as a friend and not a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master at the moment.
Alright, let's see. Alright. Do I have one that'll work? If I literally don't, I can't do anything else and I lose the game.
I know you have Heartland Draco, but Heartland Draco doesn't have more than 4,000 attack points. How do you think Demon would be in this situation? How do you think he would be reacting right now to this to that wall of revealing light?
N-words everywhere.
That's funny.
Okay, great. Well, I'll just do this just to clear a field, but... Alright, that'll clear too, great. Well, I have this. Doesn't matter, because I still can't attack, but great. Hello, Tempered, how's it going?
Something going on?
What?
The game's lagging.
Not, it's your game. It says waiting for a response.
Okay.
It's going to your turn, and now it says waiting for a response.
Okay. Oh! Heartland Draco. There it is.
It's the only thing I can do. Great. There's nothing I can do.
I mean, I'll let you destroy it. Would you feel happy if you could destroy one of my monsters?
I can't.
No, you can.
No, I can't.
I mean, your monster can destroy my monster, but it's my monster that attacks. Would you like to destroy one of my monsters, Danger?
No.
Okay.
This is where Black Hole would come in handy.
You still couldn't attack.
Doesn't it destroy every card on the field?
There's monsters.
Oh.
I hate to break it to you.
I thought I destroyed every card.
Nah, there's not. As far as there's Black Rose Dragon can destroy every card, but
Yeah, no. You're not gonna do that.
well, fine. Being mean, stopping my attacks.
You're not gonna force me to go through all this and then try to attack me. Hell no. What the fuck?
You have to activate it before I attack. Remember?
Fucking. Fine. Fuck your monsters.
Oh no, you sure showed me. And you know what? Just for some fun. Hey, Danger. Good luck attacking me now. Oh, I can draw another card. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Oh, oh, Danger.
I should have literally surrendered as soon as you activated it.